So what happens in this rematch? Do you think it's a different result?
From what I saw, I can't see it being no different.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at your man's face, man. Look at your man's face, man. Look at old ground beef face over here to the left, man. Like, you're supposed to be a journalist. You are asking the questions, and Jazzy Jeff Mayweather is supposed to respond to it and give you his answer. But you so on Andrew Ruiz nuts, and you letting us know how biased this conversation is going to be. Look at you. Man, this man got his pom-poms out like shit as soon as he said that. He's so happy he said Andrew Ruiz is going to win. You know, but I'll digress. You know, we're going to dive more into the interview. Cheerleading ass nigga.
because I mean, it wasn't. Everybody wants to act like Joshua. Something was so.
He wasn't there, or he was like out of it, or he got knocked out like a week before in sparring.
No, but obviously he was there. He dropped Ruiz. Ruiz got back up, and Ruiz did the exact same thing to him 4 times.
Now, mine is pom-poms to the left over here. That's clearly taping, you know, and he's very happy with, you know, the answers that he's getting right now. I mean, I don't have a problem with what Jeff Mayweather just said.
No, sir.
I don't have a problem with what he just said at all. Now, if you know, you just looking at the fight and you're just doing it from non-biased eyes, and that's what you see, and that's what you truly believe is going to happen again, and you don't believe there's any room for improvement, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I can live with something like that. But then I would like to know why you feel that way. But I'll digress.
So, I mean, I can't really see it being no different. You know, I mean, I think that it was just one of those situations that Joshua was the commodity as a heavyweight because he had Eddie Hearns and he was making so much money. So that put him in the forefront. Not that he earned the right to be in the forefront. I think that Eddie Hearns put him in that position of the guy that everybody has to be to make the top dollar. So, I mean,
You're not saying, you think he's overrated? A lot of people have said that.
I won't necessarily say he's overrated, but I don't think that he earned the right to be the cash cow of the division. It just so happened that he had a guy that had enough money to make him that, as opposed to being in a position like my nephew was. My nephew earned it. He earned the right to be in that spot.
And just like I just stated a second ago, I have no problem with your answer. I have no problem with you believing Andy Ruiz is going to win. But I would like to know why you said that. If you were just looking at it from just casual, you know what I mean, from a fan's eyes or a boxing enthusiast's eyes, I would like to know why you feel that way. But see, you've explained it. You feel as though Anthony Joshua didn't earn his position. Now, you're saying that Eddie Hearns thrusted him in his position because his money at Matchroom. That's interesting as well. So I'm going to take a look at all of that shit, and let's just see if you right or let's see if you wrong. Let's take a look at the heavyweight division and just see how Anthony Joshua got into the position that he got himself in. Anthony Joshua 22-1 before the Andy Ruiz situation when he fought Eric Molina and then he took on Vladimir Klitschko, Carlos Takam, Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin. All of those guys except Takam were champion. Not only were they champion, most of those guys held unbeaten records, and most of those guys, you know, most people didn't even want to fight Povetkin, considering Povetkin was one of those threats in the division. I mean, Joseph Parker, he was an undefeated champion. You know, Carlos Takam only had 2 losses when Joshua fought him, and Vladimir Klitschko, we all know, is Vladimir Klitschko. So, I mean, I can't necessarily say he didn't earn the way he got there. But when you look at guys like Deontay Wilder's record, and, you know, he's 41 fights in, and looking at the end of it, I mean, Dominic Brazil and fighting Luis Ortiz again, Tyson Fury and Luis Ortiz are his toughest opposition, and before that it was Bermane Stiverne, Gerald Washington, Chris Arreola, Arthur Spilker, Johan Duhaupas, Eric Molina, Bermane Stiverne, where he won his belt, unanimous decision, not by knockout. Jason Gavin, Malik Scott, which was a fake knockdown, and a bunch of other cab drivers and can kickers that we don't even feel like fucking mentioning. So I'm just saying, who didn't earn what and who technically had a guy behind them using the money machine trying to keep himself alive? I would have to say that would be Deontay Wilder and let's say Al Heyman. Now, we can go down the list and look at Anthony Joshua's record, we can look at Tyson Fury's record, or we can look at Deontay Wilder's record. Hell, we could even look at Andy Ruiz's record. And we could even tell by the number of fights, we could tell by the level of opposition. We can clearly see that Anthony Joshua's done more than every single one of them niggas put together. So to act like he didn't deserve the position and to act like he didn't get himself in the position he's in, you're full of shit.
He earned the right to be in that spot. And then people made a ton of money because they fought him. With Joshua, he didn't earn that. You know, that was almost like given to him. And so, I mean, I think that the fight, myself, I think that Ruiz is going to win again. I can't really see a whole lot different because, I mean, he did land big shots on Ruiz, and Ruiz got right back up and said, okay, let's do it. And then dropped him 4 times, and next thing you know, the fight was over with. So, I mean, I lean toward Ruiz. You know, I think that he's going to win again.
Do you think Andy beats Wilder or Fury?
He has a chance. But those two guys are two different animals. They're totally different than Joshua. I mean, Wilder hit him. If he hit him more than, I don't know how many, Wilder hit you too many times, you're not going to be standing. He's the one fighter in history, not just in the heavyweight division, in history, that has dropped every single man that stepped in the ring with him.
Yo, I'm just saying, real rap. The nerve of some of you niggas, man. I know your nephew worked for another promotional outfit and all of that stuff, man, but we gotta keep it funky and unbiased here, man. To act like that man didn't earn it, to act like that man ain't an Olympic gold medalist, which the other heavyweights aren't, to act like that man hasn't unified all of the belts while he went around chasing them down and fought the most dominant fucking heavyweight of our era and several other eras to get in that position. Something none of those other guys have done outside of Tyson Fury, but we all know he went on his little bender and he came back to the game and cherry-picked Deontay Wilder and proved how much of an easy touch he is. But I'm not here to, you know what I'm saying, spew all of this bullshit about what the man did or didn't do. All I'm saying is, Jazzy Jeff, man, we gotta keep it a buck and keep it all the way official, man. And you definitely didn't do that in your press conference. And to exalt your nephew, but then put down Anthony Joshua when Anthony Joshua got his the same way and actually got it different. Because to be perfectly honest, your nephew got his stardom based off of the back of Oscar De La Hoya. His talent just didn't get him that bread. Let's be serious. And after the De La Hoya situation and the success from that bout, which he received his biggest purse, that's when the money team moniker began. So don't act like, you know, your nephew didn't fight a person to get in that position. On the contrary, Anthony Joshua fought basic niggas, as I've showed you guys. Charles Martin selling out seats, Carlos Takam, and other individuals. He got his out the mud. But, you know, Floyd did too, but in a different way. I just think that you really didn't think about what you were saying before you started to say the shit. But that's all I got for you guys, man. As we always say, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no